In the great kingdom of Pataliputra, there ruled a wise and just king named Chandrapal. His rule was known for prosperity, fairness, and wisdom. King Chandrapal had advisors who helped him in governing the kingdom, but there was one advisor, Minister Subhendu, whose advice was sought more than anyone else. Subhendu was known for his practical thinking and keen insight into human nature. One day, a trader named Rajiv entered the palace and asked for an audience with the king. Rajiv had heard of the king's reputation for wisdom and wanted to strike a lucrative deal. Rajiv's proposal. Rajiv, Your Majesty, I am a trader who deals in fine silks and spices from distant lands. I have a proposal that will make you a great profit. I can provide you with goods at a low cost, and you can sell them at a high price, making a great fortune for the kingdom. King Chandrapal, intrigued by the trader's offer, turned to his advisor, Minister Subhendu, and asked for his opinion. King Chandrapal, Subhendu, what do you think of this trader's proposal? Subhendu, as always, remained calm and thoughtful, but instead of giving a direct answer, he decided to share a story with the king. Subhendu's story, the tale of the cunning trader. Subhendu began the story with a cunning trader named Vikram, who came to a nearby kingdom with a similar proposal. Vikram was known for his ability to make deals that seemed profitable but often left people in difficult situations. Once, Vikram visited a small kingdom ruled by a young and inexperienced king named Madar. Vikram, with his clever words and smooth talk, convinced King Madar to buy large quantities of expensive goods at a low price, promising that the goods would be sold at a great profit. Vikram's pitch was so convincing that King Madar eagerly agreed, believing it to be a great deal. The deceptive deal. Vikram sold the goods to King Madar, but what the king didn't know was that the goods were of poor quality. The silks were coarse, and the spices were stale. Vikram had used clever tricks to disguise the true nature of the products, knowing that the king wouldn't realize the loss until it was too late. When the kingdom attempted to sell the goods, they quickly found that no one wanted to buy them. The stale spices had no fragrance, and the coarse silks were uncomfortable to wear. The kingdom lost a fortune, and the king was left with a mountain of unsellable goods. The king's realization. King Madar, realizing he had been deceived, sought counsel from his advisors. They discovered that Vikram had made a fortune by selling low-quality goods at high prices to the unsuspecting king. The young king was furious, but Vikram had already left the kingdom, laughing all the way to his next destination. Subhendu's lesson. Subhendu paused and turned to King Chandrapal. Subhendu, Your Majesty, this story teaches us an important lesson in business. Vikram may have made a lot of money, but he lost the trust of the kingdom, and in the long term, such deals will only lead to downfall. A wise ruler or businessman knows that quick profits are not always worth the damage to reputation and long-term success. The wise king's decision. Subhendu's words struck a chord with King Chandrapal. He understood that although Rajiv's offer sounded promising, it could lead to the kingdom's loss of trust in the long run if the goods were of poor quality. King Chandrapal turned to Rajiv and said, King Chandrapal, I appreciate your offer, Rajiv. But I believe in building trust and relationships over seeking quick profits. I will only engage in deals that uphold the integrity of our kingdom. The outcome. Rajiv, though initially disappointed, understood the wisdom of the king's decision. King Chandrapal's reputation for fairness and integrity grew stronger, and his kingdom continued to prosper through honest trade and mutual respect. Key takeaways from the story. Quick profits come at a cost. Deceptive deals may lead to short-term gains but can damage your reputation in the long run. Integrity is key in business. Building trust and maintaining honesty will lead to lasting success. Reputation matters. A good reputation attracts better deals and partnerships, while a bad reputation can ruin future opportunities. Think long-term. Sustainable success comes from making deals that align with your values and principles, not just from quick monetary gains.